All right, week 11 picks in the NFL. Quick update from last week. Zach did gain one game on size lead with his pick of the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football. I held status quo with Cy because I offset it with a pick of my Vikings, unfortunately not coming to fruition. So Cy keeps a 4-game lead now over Zach and 6 over me. Parlay 1 for 3. Not great. People are starting to get restless with our weekly parlays. So, it is what it is. It's a tough world out there. The underdogs have been on fire the last couple of weeks, unfortunately. So I fear we didn't clean up enough in the early weeks. But Zach,
well, Ev, thank you for the analytics as always. MR rankings and side. Just to let you know, my goal is not to come and try to diminish that lead of yours. Like, what are we, 4 picks away now? I'm not trying to do that in 1 or 2 weeks, all right? I'm going to do this slow rolling. I'm going to go 1 pick on you a week, which gives me plenty of time by week 18 to completely take this once and for all.
Yeah, that's why Zach very rarely lets me go last on the picks because he's waiting to see what I picked.
He does control the narrative. That's a good point. He does.
I'm often like, hey, how come I'm never going last? And what's funny is I only picked up on that last week, so I'm paying attention to this week. But I feel like the Chiefs right now, man. You're coming for the dynasty with 3 years counting. Let's see if you got it, Zach. I've gone out of it here too.
I need every advantage. Oh no, Ev's done. Historically, Ev's done.
It's gonna be.
He's never gonna win this. Vikings. He said the Vikings will come back and win the division. He's like the Vikings. He's sneaky. Be careful.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think. Yeah, the division's gonna be tough, but they're still gonna make the playoffs. You heard it here first on Mondays Down South. Speaking of the Bears, that's who they're gonna pass.
Anyways. We go. Well, hey, we'll get to it.
One win a week, Zach. One win a week. Sorry.
Yeah, Thursday night football. Jets playing at the Patriots. Patriots hold a 12.5 spread in Foxborough. I'll go ahead and kick this one off. How about that for a change? Patriots win and cover. Love this game for the Patriots. Short week for both teams. Patriots are going to just crush them. They're the better coach team. Cy, over to you.
Pats win and cover.
How nice of you to kick off and go first on the biggest number of the week by far. What a great, nice gesture of you. Garrett Wilson, unfortunately, re-injures the knee. He's out for a few weeks. Patriots win and cover.
Sounds good. All right, 9:30 game, Madrid game. First time the Spaniards are getting an NFL game. That's very exciting, very cool. And with Cy's love for Spanish and taking his parents to Spain over here this summer, we'll let him kick this one off. Commanders are playing Commanders versus Dolphins in Spain. The spread is 2.5 Miami's way. Cy, kick us off. I'll go. Evan will respectively go last with the Commanders.
I go Dolphins win and cover.
I'm going to go Commanders money line here. I think that Mariota still has some stuff in the tank to do well.
Yeah. How rock bottom is this for the Commanders right now to be underdogs against the Dolphins? Luckily, we'll be driving back from the lovely Harrisonburg, Virginia, so I won't be that locked into this game. But I think Dolphins is the correct pick because I think Deron Payne got suspended. Terry McLaurin's still out. Basically, the entire team is hurt. But I do need to gain ground on Cy, and the Dolphins are alternating great games with bad games. So I'm going to take a stab on the money line in an effort to try and gain a game on my own team here.
There we go.
Well,
Robbie chosen legacy game.
You guys gave me a reason to wake up at 9:30 this Sunday. So
Please don't. I prefer you don't watch this game for my own sake.
Yeah, don't subject yourself, Cy. All right, so now we're in the 1 o'clock game, Sunday slate. Bengals are playing at the Steelers in a divisional game. Pittsburgh holds a 5.5 spread. Ev, do they get the rebound? Kick us off.
That's a surprisingly big number. I don't think so. I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are that good, and the Bengals offense will keep up. I'll say Pittsburgh finds a way to win, but does not cover.
I'm going to say Steelers are going to lose this game. I've got Bengals money line here, and it's simply because they tried to do the whole man coverage stint against the Bengals last time, and they got absolutely abused. Joey Porter got abused by T. Higgins. Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, whoever the heck was trying to cover Jamar Chase failed miserably. Joe Flacco knows this team really, really well, especially the Steelers defense. Bengals money line straight up. Cy, kick it your way.
Steelers win, no cover.
Okay. All right, we got the Chargers playing at the Jaguars, coming all the way across the country. The Chargers do hold a 2.5 spread. This is a tough game. I'll kick this one off. I'm going to say Jaguars win here. So I'm picking another money line. Wow, I'm surprised
Three
at
straight
myself.
underdogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cy, over to you.
the Chargers win and cover, bro. After what Jags did against Houston, I'm taking Chargers. I don't care where they play.
Yeah, this number feels way too light. I feel like Zach is getting a little desperate in his haste to come back here.
He literally said, I'm going to come back 1 week at a time and then pick three up.
Let's get it all at once. I don't see it. Chargers winning cover, way better team for me.
Ev, aren't you the guy that always says, hey, once one team gets shell shocked or they have like some bad game, they're going to respond back mightily? I feel like that's the Jaguars this game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my logic, I guess.
They've been able to hang in there much to their credit this year, but
they've beaten the Chiefs, so they've gotten. But my question is, Brian Thomas back, Travis Hunter is hurt. They got a new receiver in Jacoby Myers. They're trying to figure things out with a lot of moving pieces. Parker Washington, I guess, had a nice touchdown. I don't know, but it's a weird game.
I think Thomas will be back, so I think they might be able to move Myers back into the slot where he's more comfortable. But Travis Hunter did get announced today that he's out for the year.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I saw that. All right, next game, we got the Buccaneers playing at the Bills. Sai, kick us off here. Buffalo has a 5.5 spread at home.
I'll say Buffalo wins, but no cover.
Ev?
Yeah, this was also a surprising one as to how high the number was. I know Buffalo is probably hard to grade from a Vegas standpoint, so I'll say Buffalo wins but does not cover. Baker keeps it close.
I've got Buffalo wins and covers. I'm really excited to see this Maxwell Hairston and Amika Ibuka matchup. That's going to be fascinating there. Two rookies. All right, we got the Chicago Bears playing at the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota holds a 3.5 spread. Ev, what you got? I'm assuming the Vikes here?
Yeah, I think we finally have the J.J. McCarthy soft landing spot that I've been waiting for against a bad defense at home. If he doesn't look pretty good this week, then I will become concerned. I think the Vikings absolutely need this one, and I think they get it. Win and cover.
Win and cover Minnesota Vikings for me, too.
Vikings win, no cover.
Okay. We got the Texans playing at the Titans. Game of the week, obviously. Houston holds a 6.5 spread in Nashville. I'll go ahead and kick this one off. I hate this game. I'm going to say Texans win, no cover.
I'll go next. I'll go Texans win and cover.
I'll lay the points. Yeah, it is off a bye, but I think the Texans defense will just harass the rookie quarterback.
Okay. We got the Panthers playing at the Falcons in Mercedes-Benz. Atlanta holds a 3.5 spread. I'll go last here. Evan and Cy, what's your pick? Panthers-Falcons here.
Cy, who you got?
Zach, you going last for the Panthers? You're going last for the Falcons?
The Falcons, you guys.
Just
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
No, I will go after a brutal loss in overtime. I think the Falcons, and after losing 30-0 in their last game, I think the Falcons, who played well here and there for the last couple weeks, and then they'll win this one and cover.
I'll say no cover. I mean, I'll continue to be confused by the teeter-totter with the Carolina Panthers, but, there's sure as heck an argument they're the better team despite what happened last week. I don't know. So Falcons win, no cover.
I think the Falcons are going to win and cover, and I think Bijan's going to have a big game here. All right, we got the Green Bay Packers playing in New York against the Giants, so in MetLife. Green Bay does hold a 7.5 spread. I'll kick this one up. I think Green Bay is going to have, this comeback party, and I think it's going to start here. Jordan Love is not out. He's been playing really, really bad lately, but I think he's a much better quarterback than his stats the last couple weeks. So give me the Packers win and cover, even that 7.5 spread away. Sai, I'll kick it to you.
Wait, sorry, I totally missed who they were playing.
The Giants.
I'll take win and cover, especially with no Jackson Dart, I'm guessing.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be rough. I hate laying points with the Packers. They're the most overrated team in the markets. Romeo Doubs looks like he might be out now. With Golden was already out last week, but I think against Russell Wilson, I have to lay the points on the road.
Okay. We got our first 4:05 game. Seattle Seahawks playing at the Rams. It's going to be an action-packed matchup. The Rams hold a 3.5 spread. Cy, kick us off for the NFC West.
You said the Rams have a 3.5 spread?
Yep.
I'll take Rams win, and out of respect to the Seahawks, I'll say no cover.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's 3.5. That's a pretty high number. It is at home, but yeah, this is an opportunity where I'm just going to ride who I think is the slightly, very ever so slightly better team and the better defense. So give me Seattle. I'm definitely taking the 3.5 points, 100%. I will say they get the money line to try and gain an edge on side here.
Sounds good. I've got Rams win and cover. All right, next game here, another divisional NFC matchup. We got the 49ers playing at the Arizona Cardinals. The spread is the 49ers minus 2.5. Ev, what you got?
I love this one because the Cardinals are a way better team than their record suggests now with Jacoby Brissett, and the Niners are a way worse team than their record suggests. So at home, coming off a bye, Arizona wins this outright.
I've got the 49ers. 49ers win and cover 2.5.
Did the Cardinals, was it last week that they played the Seahawks? Or was it this week?
Last week when they got killed.
Yeah, that's when we said the Cardinals are a better team than we think they are and then got decimated by the Seahawks. I'm not saying the 49ers are as good as the Seahawks or nowhere close, but I'll still take the 49ers over the Cardinals.
Now who's playing in that game? The Brock or Mac Jones?
Yeah, I'll go cover him. What's up?
It continues to look like it's going to be Brock, but it's been like that for a few weeks. So as always with the 49ers, there's question marks. Ricky Pearsall might be back, but it seems like probably not. So I'm going to say Brock may be back, but Pearsall, no.
They got Kittle, Jennings, and McCaffrey, though, so that's good enough.
Yeah, that's my favorite spread of the week. But 49ers win and cover. We'll move on. Ravens are playing at the Cleveland Browns. Ravens hold a 7.5 spread. I'll kick this one off. Ravens win and cover 7.5 in Cleveland. Cy?
I basically have to pick the Ravens in spreads like this the rest of the year because these are must-win games for them. Like, they have no margin for error. So Ravens win and cover.
Yeah, I have major question marks about this number. I get it's at Cleveland. Maybe it's a snow game would be my only guess. Maybe there's weather implications, but I had this at like 10.5. Like, I had this way higher, so I really like this one.
Bro, I forgot my weekly put Shador in rant. So
dude, if Shador played in this game, the Ravens would win by 50.
Bro, Dylan Gabriel is terrible. He can't be worse than him.
Well, he doesn't take. He's bad, but Shador would throw like 4 picks and have like 12 sacks.
Dude, I think we're forgetting. All right, we'll have this conversation another time. Keep it.
I'm done with this conversation let's just wait until they put Shador in, which is going to happen eventually.
The matchup of the week here: the Chiefs playing at the Broncos in Denver. It's going to be cold, nasty, playing up 52-80 feet up in the air. Kansas still holds a 3.5 spread, even though they're playing in Denver. Evan, go ahead and kick this one off here. We were talking about this matchup earlier.
Yeah, I think it's fair for the Chiefs to be favored, even on the road without Patrick Surtain and with how bad the Broncos have looked and off a bye. Andy Reid's so good on a bye. But in one of the hardest places to play, even without Surtain, it's a great defense. I think they are just going to muck this thing up and keep it so close. And I think the Chiefs find a way to win this one, but I think it's a field goal game. Give me 2017 Chiefs win, but do not cover the 3.5.
Love it. I'm going to go ahead and say Chiefs win and cover. I think it is going to be close, but I think the Chiefs pull away late.
I think the Chiefs, this is a must-win for them because they got the Broncos and the Colts, and then they got the Broncos again later in the year, and they're like not even in the playoffs yet without winning some of these games. So I think they'll win and cover. This just feels like they're going to be opening up some of their playoff playbook for this one.
Okay. We got our Sunday Night Football game, Lions playing at Eagles. And Philadelphia holds a 2.5 spread in Lincoln Financial. This is a tricky one for me. I'll kick this one off because I just went off on this rant about how Jared Goff is like on a much higher echelon than the Sam Darnolds and the Daniel Joneses of the world. But then I've also heard the side where Jared Goff doesn't play well in the cold. So what's it going to be? I'm going to say that the Lions win money line in Philadelphia because their offense is that spectacular and so well-rounded. I think the Lions win, and I think the Lions win convincingly. So yeah, give me Lions money line. I'll kick it over Sizeway.
Lions money line. It's not because the Eagles aren't good, but it's because I actually believe the Lions want to make a statement especially after that Chief loss a few weeks ago. And I like they're both sides of the football more. Some of our lines.
Damn, bro. If there was an opportunity to try and gain a game, betting on the defending Super Bowl champs would be an opportunity. But coming off a Monday Night Football game, and now you got to play one of the most physical teams in the league, my concern is that there's been a lot of quotes early in the week from Dan Campbell and I think Jared Goff about how nasty the Eagles fans are, which is only going to rile that team up even more. But I think short week for the Eagles, and I think we start to even out the records of the teams at the top of the NFC here where the Detroit Lions win, but sure as heck isn't going to be easy.
Love it, boys. Okay, unanimous agreement there. Monday night game, we got the Cowboys playing at the Raiders. Dallas holds a 3.5 spread. Cy, introduced this pick here. Final one, Monday Night Football.
Said Dallas at Las Vegas, right?
At Las Vegas, but Dallas holds a 3.5 spread.
What a gem they've given us for Monday Night Football. Let's go. Let's go Dallas over Las Vegas and to cover.
Ev?
Yeah, I'll take the cover as well. But
same with me. Cowboys win and cover. I cannot stand how these continue to be the primetime games. So I know you went on a huge rant last year about it.
I honestly don't mind because, like, by Monday Night Football, I'm a little done with it. So I almost like when the Monday Night Football game is. I prefer when it's not a complete dud. But, like, I mean, look at the lineup we got this week. Like, with the Chiefs, Broncos at 4, the Rams, Seahawks at 4, and then Eagles and Lions on Sunday Night Football, Bucks, Bills in the early slate. You know, I don't think we can ask for much more in this board right here.
That's true. I just wish we get. I do actually want. I guess we got a good Monday night game this week, so I can't be this.
That's
It's
true.
good on paper, but about as boring as you could possibly have.
You give my Colts a Sunday night game, though. I mean, I won't go on this rant right now, but just at some point, please.
No, we'll give you another 9:30, and we'll call it Budapest.
Budapest. Hey, first game in Berlin. They hyped that one up a ton. They're like, "Oh yeah, you guys get to play the first game in Berlin." It was
Very
hilarious.
exciting. They'll get flexed late in the year. But it's like they had to decide this a year out, which is so hard, and then end of the year they can flex.
No one knew how good we were going to be or not, so I get it.
But hey, no discrimination to our Eastern and Western European listeners. All right, hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes.
All right, we love those cities. But without further ado, this is a little bit longer episode. But if you guys continue to listen with us, we appreciate it. If you ever want to come on the show, let us know. If you want to leave us a comment, maybe dial down on the severity and the meanness lately. But hey, we're all for it. All right, we will answer you regardless. That was Mondays Down South. Everybody have a good rest of the week.